Nostalgia. The beauty of nostalgia. The cruelty of nostalgia. It takes you back in time. It makes you linger. It makes you yarn. It makes you turn.
I first started shooting in film in somewhere around 1984, 85. Yes, as we had to do a course, the visual communication, where the first year was we had to do basic photography. So the first year is when we shot on film. We had to process it and we had to print, and we had to make one print that we thought was the best.
Film really forces you, it almost takes you to a place where you need to be absolutely sure of what you're doing. One step here and there and you've kind of just lost the whole plot. So that is quite intriguing, right? That's quite interesting that there is a process, and if you follow the process, the results are just mind-blowing, right? You just love the organic feel, the organic output when you see the negatives, and then if you print or scan them, there's still digital involved because printing is now almost a lost art, but we're trying to get that back. But that said, I think the fun part is really setting it up, right? And large format really is very, very interesting because you have so many factors, and the negative size, it's brilliant, right?
So slowly the digital era started. I still like film. Film is still sharper, okay? Because I like to make mistakes with film. With digital, it doesn't give you a chance, right? So the learning that you get out of making mistakes is stored nicely than what mistakes you make with digital.
Every half-decent picture was worth savoring. You went back 1,000,000 times to see what could be better. You could blame the lab sometimes, but most times you knew you just had to get better. The camera itself had very little play in the art. We all knew it was just a tool. It was always about light, color, contrast, composition, and there was always the urge to get better with the next roll, of course.
It's an indescribable feeling. You will not know this feeling unless you've shot on film. Okay? The sound, the smell of the back of the camera, the leather that is stuck onto it, all that is so. Sometimes the viewfinder gets foggy, then you take your shirt and then wipe it around that.
Nostalgia of that one camera and one lens, of treasuring it, of wiping it squeaky clean, of the possessiveness, of the showing off. The liberation in limitation, the decluttered mind, the focus on the frame. The early rising to catch the right light, the long walks in the cold, the mechanical sound of the shutter, the feel of cold metal in hand. Isn't it amazing that you can go back into time? Isn't it amazing there is still a part of your past life you can relive? Isn't it amazing the nostalgia of film can turn into reality?